You are losing $312,000 right now, and the culprit is a tiny $47 charge you haven't thought about in years. It's not a subscription you forgot to cancel, and it's not an overpriced cup of coffee. This mistake is structural. It is a fundamental misunderstanding of how wealth compound interest actually works in the real world. Let's look at the math. If you take $47 a month and invest it into an S&P 500 index fund with an average historical return of 10%, you have invested $564 in 1 year. That seems small, almost insignificant, but if you hold that for 30 years, your total investment is roughly $17,000. That is the cost of a modest used car. But your total balance after 30 years? It isn't $17,000, it is $108,000. Now, change the timeline. Extend it to 40 years. That same $47 a month balloons to $312,000. This is the tyranny of the $47 mistake. It isn't about the money you spend. It's about the money you never allowed to exist. Most people look at $47 as a rounding error. It is a dinner out. It is a new video game. It is a monthly internet bill upgrade. It feels like nothing, so you treat it like nothing. But when you treat $47 as disposable, you are effectively burning $250,000 of your future net worth. The math of the $47 mistake relies on a concept called the opportunity cost of consumption. Every dollar you spend today is a soldier you are sending into battle. If that soldier earns interest, he brings back more soldiers. If you spend that soldier on a pair of shoes, that soldier is dead. He will never earn you another cent. In 1974, the Employee Retirement Income Security Act was passed in the United States. It was supposed to simplify how we save for the future. Instead, it introduced the concept of the 401k, shifting the burden of retirement entirely onto the individual. Before this, companies guaranteed pensions. You didn't have to think about the $47 mistake because the company did the heavy lifting. Today, you are the fund manager of your own life, and you are failing. Consider the inflation factor. In 1980, the average price of a new car was $7,000. Today, that number is closer to $48,000. If you rely on a fixed savings account or a high-yield savings account that barely keeps pace with the consumer price index, your $47 is actually losing value. It is shrinking. The mistake isn't just the spending. The mistake is the lack of a system. If you automate the movement of that $47 into a low-cost total market index fund, you remove the human element. You remove the decision fatigue. Decision fatigue is the psychological phenomenon where the quality of your choices deteriorates after a long session of decision-making. By the end of a workday, you are biologically wired to choose the path of least resistance. You choose the $47 convenience. You choose the delivery fee. You choose the instant gratification. That is where the $312,000 evaporates. Let's talk about the rule of 72. It is a simple formula to estimate how long it takes for your money to double. You divide 72 by your expected rate of return. At a 10% return, your money doubles every 7.2 years. If you start at age 25, your money has the potential to double 5 or 6 times before you hit retirement age. If you start at age 35, you lose half of those doubling cycles. That is the hidden tax of waiting. The $47 mistake is not a fixed cost. It is a variable cost that grows more expensive every single day you delay. Why do we make this mistake? It comes down to temporal discounting. Our brains are hardwired for immediate survival. Evolutionarily, we didn't need to worry about what would happen 40 years from now. We needed to survive the winter. But in the modern economy, that survival mechanism is an anchor around your neck. You are sacrificing your 70-year-old self to pay for your 30-year-old self's comfort. Look at the history of the S&P 500. Even with the crash of 1987, the dot-com bubble of 2000, and the 2008 financial crisis, the market has trended upward. If you had invested $47 a month during the height of the 2008 crash, you would have bought into the market at a significant discount. You would have been purchasing shares while everyone else was panic selling. That is the secret. Wealth isn't about how much you earn. It is about how much you keep and how long you keep it invested. If you take that same $47 and spend it on a skill, a book, an online course, a certification, the return on investment isn't 10%. It is potentially infinite. If that $47 allows you to earn $1,000 more per year, The compound interest of that career move dwarfs the stock market return. But most people don't invest that $47. They consume it. They let it vanish into the void of small, unoptimized charges. Check your bank statement for the last 30 days. Identify one recurring charge that provides you no long-term value. Maybe it's a subscription you haven't used in months. Maybe it's a service fee you've become accustomed to paying. That is your $47. Cancel it. Redirect it. Automate it. The goal isn't to live a life of scarcity where you can never buy a coffee. The goal is to realize that every dollar has a life cycle. When you treat money as a finite resource to be spent, you are playing a game you can never win. When you treat money as a seed to be planted, you are playing a game that guarantees your future. $312,000 is the price of your current complacency. It is a massive sum for such a small, trivial change. The math doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about the economy, the political landscape, or your social obligations. It only cares about the date and the deposit. You have the tools, you have the access, you have the ability to click a button and change the trajectory of your entire financial life today. So, what is the $47 mistake you are going to fix right now? Or will you let the next 40 years pass by, watching that $312,000 disappear into the pocket of someone else who already understood this simple truth? The choice is yours. The math is absolute, and the clock is currently running against you.